commend you for exposing this fag Mac attack.
Well,
you're
your
one of the most
picture.
hated people on this blog, man.
Well, thank you. Your picture is great. I know who that is. Do you not like her? Because I don't really know her.
No, dude, you need to start fucking with her though.
Yeah,
because you're missing out.
She's real doo-doo. I know. I went in there before. She just seemed a little weird for me. Even I didn't want to fuck with it. But
She's fucked up, but like the littlest thing sets her off, and she just goes on and on ranting. So sometimes it's just too easy, too good.
Well, at her age, she really has no business on this website. So there's some fucked up problems with her. But
big time.
yeah, so you know this Mac attack. Give us your story. So we have a caller. We'll keep you anonymous unless you want to give your username.
No, I don't care, man. I'm all good. You can let it out.
Yeah. Well, give him your name. How are you? What's your nickname in the room?
My name is R0dney.
Oh, okay, good. So R0dney's on the phone with this. So what do you know about Mac attack?
Very little on a personal basis, but the guy's been around these websites for years, and you summed him up perfectly. He wants to be the vagina caddy, if you will, for these girls on here, and it's hilarious, the depths he'll go to.
Yeah, you're right. And, you have a great voice for this story, though, because you, to me, sound like a wrestler that's going to come up and be like, do you know what The Rock is cooking? Like could you and your best wrestler impersonation just look at the screen, look at this picture of this goddamn midget, and just come at him. Just let him have it. And your best, like, look at type voice.
Let me tell you something, brother. That little sawed-off bastard Mac attack with his big old titties is going to come watch.
Poopy just got a timeout, guys. Well, it's all right, Sharpie Poopy. Man, I love you for that. You have no idea how much that made my night. Well, here's something that may cheer you up after your rant you just had on Mac attack. I agree. I think he's a little shit. We had a vote tonight. Let me scroll up just a little bit. Basically, the vote said, what should happen to Mac attack? And still out of here. And then they went on to say, motherfucker so short, we saw his feet on his driver's license picture.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and the last one was, motherfucker so short, he went surfing on a popsicle stick. Now, I know that's a little gay, but I thought it was funny, so I added it. But anyway.
Yeah, they're all good, man. I'll make sure to vote in that.
Okay. So let's take a look at the results. 42% of people voted, actually 43 if you round it up. He's too goddamn short to be a mod. Take his ass out of here. Coming in tied for number 2 is Keep Him, He's Great, which is probably him voting over and over again.
Definitely.
And then number 3 is Motherfucker So Short, we saw his feet on a driver's license picture. So,
because last time I checked, nobody can really stand the guy. So, I mean, what's up with grown men who are into wrestling anyways? I'll let you deduce.
Yeah, no. It's not good. It's usually a real rough demographic. In his case, it's going to be, I actually, on my website, I think somewhere, you're going to see me with WWE, but I paid for them to come out because let me tell you this, from a marketing perspective, the target demographic of a WWE concert or whatever you call them is the most porous white trash, bad credit, all that fucking shit is what their demographic is. Yeah.
But, after you, it makes complete sense.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't expect anything less. Did you go the girls' dildo and the lesbian shit that went on?
I was flipping back and forth. I didn't get to see that segment in its entirety. But
don't worry.
I'm hearing great things about your show, man. I don't want to hijack it, so I'll let you get back
to good. It, man. You're good, brother. I appreciate you calling. Thank you, Roddy.
Take care.
All right, bro. All right, there we go. So there's R0dney's in the room. Thank you so much for that. I was actually going to the original story. So this was the original story that Rodney spoke on. There was a lot of hate here. Anyway, Mac attack was in that girl Shell's room. We do have a call coming through. Caller, go right ahead. You're live. Caller? All right, so this was the original story right here. It really caused a lot of... Roll back down, where are we? I found out his photograph. So there he is. That's Mac at that girl Shell's room. That girl Shell obviously is very attractive. And he went on and on about this. And this is actually the room where he was like throwing his weight around like, I'll bang you if you guys keep on. And so anyway, and she was a little bit shocked. But there was also a vote here. And let's take a look at these results just to see what you guys voted here. So in this particular poll, it says, what do you think of Mac attack? Right? Very common question. And let's go live to the result room. Here's what you guys voted. 33% of the people voted if Laggy's pussy was a country, it would be chicken. Number 2 says he's above Down syndrome. Third place, if he got banned from Vaughn Live, he would feel like a girlfriend broke up with him. And then coming up in second to last place is he's worse than a midget. He's a damn midget with an elderly black woman's doo-doo on his teeth. And in last place, he's a goddamn midget enough. Okay, so you guys are a rough crowd, I'm telling you. Especially about Laggy's pussy. God bless her. Let's see if there's anything else here, some stuff. Some of these voting polls are very... we did one about the ALS challenge videos. You guys were excited. You were upset about those. Anyway, so there's several East Coast videos. There's no bullshit. There's even a live chat box in here. So you can check it out over at EastCoastVegas.com. If you want to keep up with the latest, right now the top story is the MILF says no ban. We give you a whole story breakdown there. The other night, though, Faye, if you haven't seen Faye, she is a lot of excitement. She's actually in a wheelchair right here. You can see a little diagram right here. But she was smoking cigarettes, and I simply asked her, Faye, are you smoking Marlboros? And she's like, no, I'm smoking Basics. And I got it all on tape. And then at about 3 o'clock in the morning Central Time when I was in New Orleans and came in a little drunk, these are the people who asked at that hour. Right there. There's your situation here. It's just like, oh, goddamn. And then as we go down the list, this guy was pretty cool. I saw him the other night. I haven't really been in there too much, but he was pretty good. This is a story that I broke, and I absolutely cannot stand these. I cannot stand these stories, and I hate it. This kid right here, right, is a filter king. This is a rare photo someone sent me of him, like without filters in Snapchat. Okay, you're going to be shocked. If you haven't seen the story, you're going to be shocked. This is him filtered to shit and back. Sometimes so filtered, in fact, you can't even make out what it is. Like this picture here looks like static is on it, right? So here's all the same time frame of pictures, right? All of these. And it's probably an old gay. We don't really know much about it. He looks like he would probably be an old gay because this picture, and I mean, who the hell's going to pose like this? All this shit is just not very normal. Mr. Rogers puppet or something. And then, of course, there's your standard fag hag. And then I think this is like some kind of obese person. But anyway, this is him without filters. How would you like to see that? Doesn't that happen so often? Let's take a look real quick at some of the polls on the site. I'm going to go really quickly over here. Let me just kind of slide over here. This is kind of boost to do it this way, but I'm going to do it anyway. There's currently a poll right now out that is on the side of the blog that says, how much does Laggy weigh? Before we actually go to the results, please place in the room what you think the answers are. So obviously 150 pounds to 200 pounds is the number one. Number two would be 200 to 250. 150, what you guesstimate her weight is, and let's see what the results are. Again, you're looking at what is Laggy's weight. So Kidney Thief says she's 1. Get Drunk is definitely 500 plus. There's no option for 1,200 pounds. Isn't that over a ton? All right, so there's a lot of guesses. Let's see how good you guys really are. Here we go. 37% of people voted that Laggy is either 500 pounds or more. Coming in second place with a tie is anywhere between 200 and 450 pounds. 250 to 350 pounds got 12.5% of the votes, and 0% of the people voted that she was 150 to 200 pounds. They're a smart group, and 12 of you have shared this poll on Facebook, so thank you. Wonderful. That one. It said, which inevitably looks the worst in real life? Bubba Ganoush, myself, East Coast Vegas, Frank Taylor, Kyoka and Laggy, Mariana, the blonde-headed girl, that girl Shell, the Roxy, XXX, Sissy, XXX, or Yulia. All right, so there we go. So which internet caster probably looks the worst in real life? And that, well, I've met Frank. And let's see, I've met several people in here. Obviously, I know myself. I've met Kyokin, I've met Laggy, but I've seen them for years.